Do you know someone who always seems to know everything about everyone? Someone who lives through other people's stories, even if nobody ever talks about them? In a world where privacy is like currency, some people turn it into the very reason for their existence. People gossip because they have nothing meaningful of their own to share. It sounds harsh, but psychology explains it clearly. If someone can't capture attention with their own life, they start telling stories about others. It's a simple way to be in the spotlight, even for a moment. These people don't feel interesting, capable, or special enough, so they fill the void with other people's lives. Gossip becomes their currency, the only thing they can offer the group. When they talk about someone else's life, they feel needed. Someone listens, someone reacts, someone is surprised. It's temporary, but it gives them a sense of significance. Psychology calls this substitute social value. Instead of building it from their own experiences, they borrow it from others' stories. Gossip often acts like social glue. People who feel lonely, overlooked, or invisible easily turn to gossip because it helps them feel part of a group. It's a quick, easy, and emotionally cheap way to create connections. Psychology calls this low-cost social bonding. People bond over something that doesn't require effort, courage, or real openness. Some people gossip because it's the only moment when they can feel better than someone else, when they have nothing to stand on, nothing to be proud of, and nothing to appreciate in themselves. They start looking for weaknesses in others. Psychology calls this a compensatory mechanism. The less value someone sees in themselves, the more they highlight flaws in others. Gossip then becomes a tool to balance their own insecurities. Sometimes gossip has nothing to do with boredom or the need to talk. Sometimes it's cold calculation. Envy, jealousy, or a sense of threat can push someone to use words like weapons. When someone feels another person is more liked, more talented, or simply happier, a mechanism kicks in. If I can't be on their level, I'll bring them down. Gossip then becomes the easiest way to weaken someone. No evidence needed, no courage, no confrontation. One sentence, one comment, one small remark. That's enough. Slightly damage someone's reputation, and the rest spreads on its own. It's a strategy for people who fear direct competition. Instead of raising their own level, they lower others. Instead of building their position, they undermine someone else's. In many communities, gossip functions like a form of currency. Those who know more have an advantage and can influence conversations, relationships, and the atmosphere of the group. Information, especially unofficial details, gives the feeling of being higher in the hierarchy, and the person who has access to the details suddenly becomes someone others want to listen to. The spicier the gossip, the more valuable it is, which is why some treat it as a tool for building status rather than just casual conversation. Gossip becomes a means of exchange, a bargaining chip, and a way to gain influence, and that's exactly why it's so addictive. Some people gossip simply because they love drama. Strong emotions, tension, and sensational stories act like dopamine. Gossip makes the world feel more exciting and everyday life less boring. Conflicts, scandals, and provocations are like a series they can follow, comment on, and experience. Except here, the characters are real. For them, drama is entertainment, and gossip is a front-row ticket. Some people gossip because they're afraid someone will gossip about them. They'd rather cast a shadow on others than risk someone casting a shadow on themselves. Gossip becomes a form of protection. If they control the narrative, they feel safe. This way, they avoid becoming the subject of someone else's story, while still staying active and visible in the group. Gossip isn't only about envy, jealousy, or control. It's also about simple human curiosity and natural social dynamics. In many cultures and groups, it's part of communication, a way to analyze, evaluate, and understand other people's behavior. It helps people learn social norms, test boundaries, see what's acceptable and what isn't, and build a sense of belonging. Gossip is therefore a tool for social learning. Even if it's sometimes used manipulatively, its roots are innate and universal.